The mooncakes just came out. On the side over there. Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
Okay. Anyway, the band's going to start shortly. I just want to say a few things. Thank you for your strong support. It's great to see everyone. All right, and we're going to do a quick little surprises, and then we're going to go down and listen to some music. Okay?
so yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody. You're right next to the speaker. Oh, okay. There's too many people to thank in this room. Can you turn down? Yeah. There's just like too many people to thank, and we're going to forget somebody. So we're just going to kind of do a general thank you to everyone. You know who you are. You know how important you are to us, and we're so grateful. It's been really kind of like a spiritual journey. We've traveled all over the place. We had theatrical in New York and LA and London and PBS, and we were kind of done, with kind of screening the film. And we pick up some festivals here and there because it's hard to say no. And it's the journey keeps going on, and we weren't really going to do anything else, but Corky's birthday was coming, and we just really kind of wanted to get people together, and get the right people together, and so it was really about that, and then the screenings and everything sort of built on top of that. So, and as you know, Asia Roma was Corky's one of Corky's very favorite places. Place he sort of it really meant a lot to us to have it in the neighborhood, and work with DCTV for the screenings, and it's been really, really wonderful. So
did you want to give this to May?
Is May in the room?
Yeah, she's right there. She's right there.
Want to do open mic first?
May.
Hi, May.
Hey, May.
I wanted to let you know that we know how special this place was to Corky. And Naomi and I had our last interview with Corky at her apartment, and we had dinner outside there. So that was one of the last times I saw him, and we had dinner. So that was my last time I had dinner with him, was here. But it's also significant because when Corky, the shoot where everybody was like the protest for Asian Americans, and it was like the whole end part where Corky was like on the thing and people were talking about the rise of Asian hate during the pandemic. That was all filmed in Chinatown, and Corky got up on the lamppost, hit his head, and went to the hospital with him, and he was talking. I knew he was okay at the point where he was like talking history to the paramedic. And I had my camera ready, and I so wanted to film it, but I thought like, nope, restraint, this is a private moment, let it go. So I didn't film him, but one thing that I really loved about Corky is he did not, when he was getting his stitches, he had 8 or 9 stitches in his head, and he just sat there emotionless. I mean, we were joking. I was like, Corky, like, how is it? And he's like, yeah, it's fine. And they're literally like doing stitches in his head. And then after that, we came to Asia Roma, right? During the pandemic, and I think there were a bunch of us here. I know the Shee brothers were here. Anyone else here at that dinner? But anyway, we know how much Asia Roma meant. We wanted to present you with a postcard with Corky's signature. It's our original. So thank you for always being a center of community activity and continuing to support everybody.
So honored to be part of everything Asian American community, everything that Corky did, and it's just my heart. So
thank you. I also just really, I know that I can't tell you, we are so thankful for each and every one of you and for all of the things that you've done for us over these many, many years. You guys know like how much support we needed, and everyone is continuing to be there. And we, I mean, I could cry right now on a dime just because I know what you guys mean to us. So thank you for being here. And I wanted to give a special shout out to George and Hillary for always, you know, stepping above and beyond and sponsoring these parties that get us together and making it such a beautiful moment for everyone involved. I know that there's other people in our team. I know Linda Wu's here. I know Naomi is here. She helped shoot, especially the funeral when I was stuck in New Mexico. And then we also have, I think David and Nicole are here. They're our co-producers. Anyone else a part of, like Kenny Ross did our graphics. He's in the house. Anyone else on the, and then I just would also like to mention Janice and Ray, who have also stepped up in their support as well. Really, really appreciate it. Amy Chin, you're always like front and center and like ready to here to help. And just so appreciate you. Anyway, I know I'm missing people and I'm gonna go on. Mark, my friend, who's always been there for me, he's here. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start the trivia contest, and we have surprises to give away. This never goes smooth. I'm really hoping that I just have come off a really struggled in the last screening. So, okay, so I've chosen, instead of having people choose numbers, we've actually chosen the questions. So we're gonna go ahead and if you want to read the question. Oh, okay. Okay. So here's the question. How are we gonna get people to?
Okay. Just raise your hand. Raise your hand and yell out your answer right away, and we'll try to figure out who said it first.
Okay, we're gonna actually just say Corky. Okay, the first person who says Corky, and then we'll ask you. If you know the answer, say Corky. And then we'll ask you the answer. Okay. So this is for the Corky.
That's so good.
This is for the signed Corky Lee poster, film poster. Okay. The question is
1947.
What? Okay, you funny people.
Stop Jeopardy here.
Okay. Okay, this is a serious question, everyone. And you're gonna have to think about it. And Karen, you are excluded from the answer. Okay. From this one. And actually, so is Amy. Okay. What is the title on Corky's business card? What? What is the title on Corky's business card?
Unofficial. Undisputed poet laureate.
Who said that first?
I didn't even see Ava. Ava's in the house. Thank you, Ava.
Okay. Who thinks they said that first?
Raise your hand if you said it first.
Janice.
I think
Janice.
Janice, you
Janice did.
Okay. What was the answer? The undisputed, unofficial Asian American photographer laureate. It only took 19 years to learn that. Okay. Okay, here's the next question. And up next is the notebook. Woo! And this is really nice because look, you could do all of your blank pages and thoughtfulness and meditation in there. Okay, here is the question. Where in Chinatown did Corky's mom live? I leave it to the...
I thought the rules were to yell Corky. Oh, Corky.
Okay, who yelled Corky first? What was your answer?
Fuchsia's Plaza.
Okay, come up and get your gift.
I wondered how he got into that apartment, even though he protested against it.
Actually, his brother got it. Jimmy was the one who had applied for it and then gave it to his parents. I went apply. Okay. Do you want to ask the third question? I have 100. Okay, so I think we're going to change the rules. The first person to answer the question. Okay, the first person to answer the question. Don't say Corky, say the answer, and I leave it to the group to figure out who was number one to say it.
Okay. How many laundries did Corky's family have?
Corky!
His wife's family had 2.
His wife's family had 2!
He had 2. Who said 2? Loud. Who said 2?
No, I disqualified.
Okay, Ava, did you say it? Who said 2? Everyone's saying Ava. She did. Ava said it. Okay. Ava, you are. Oh, did I not give you the prize? Oh. Okay. So these 2 prizes are very special, and you actually you already got one. So actually,
I'll take the other one.
Did you get the postcard?
No.
Okay, so Ava is going to win the signed postcard from Corky Lee. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, everyone. Now this last gift is going to be really, really exceptional. So you guys better put your thinking caps on. I'm going to show you what the gift is. Some people in the room have this. It's the Corky Lee cookie. This is still edible. It came from my freezer. Okay, so George is going to ask the last question, everyone, for the Corky Lee cookie.
I want to also mention the Corky cookie was made, the Corky cookie, which we call Cookie Lee, was made by Cam in San Francisco.
Well, it wasn't made by them. They gave it to us.
They gave it to us, but they were commissioned by Cam.
Yeah.
And it was just a very, sweet gesture.
Sweet gesture.
Okay, so this one right here. Okay. All right, so you're on an honor system. If you really think you said it first, or point to the person that says it first. Okay. What were Corky's last words at the end of the film?
If you're a photographer, keep shooting. What?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Janet! Yeah. Okay. And it's paid off, my friends.
Wow. We had planned on having an open mic, a very short one. But if anybody would like to say anything about Corky, and come up here and tell a little story, keep it under a minute or 2 at the most. The mic's open. Anybody want to come up?
If anybody would like to say something about Corky, we're doing an open mic. So we want stories, happy stories, funny stories, sad stories, amazing stories. Anything you want to say about Corky on this day of his birthday, please come forward. Come on, everyone. Someone has a story. Karen? Karen, would you like to say something? Okay, everyone, we have Karen Joe ready to speak.
Hello.
Hello.
Just thank everybody.
It's great. Hi everyone. Actually, good evening. I want to thank George, Jennifer, Linda for celebrating Corky on his birthday. I wish he was here.
We love you, Karen.
I really do. So, happy birthday, Corky, in heaven. I miss you every single day. But I was asked to share a story. A Corky story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure you have a
So I had a friend that came out of town, and every year she comes. It's always Corky and I and her at this restaurant. That was our routine. And this year she came, and I took her to the restaurant, except that it was closing. So it was hard because he's not here. And the restaurant's closing. But it turns out that she was telling me that she works for this chocolate store. And these two Korean women are the owners. And when she said their names, I said, I think I gave Corky instructions for him to go autograph a book. So I had purchased books from Borders that was closing up, and I wanted to purchase all the Asian American books because for years that's the only section we went to. We wanted to see if Barnes and Nobles, Borders, if they would showcase more books. So when it was closing down, I purchased these books, and I got to the checkout, and there was a guy that saw that I had so much books that I couldn't see, and he gave me his gift card, and he says, "Why don't you buy more books?" So Corky wasn't happy by this because there was too much books, and we had to look home. But one of the books that I did get was a Korean children's book, and I really liked it. And I read in the book jacket that the authors ran a chocolate shop in DC, and my friend is from DC. So the irony of her working for this chocolate shop. So the OCA National Convention was happening in DC, and I couldn't make the first couple of days, but I knew Corky was going to be in DC. So I said to Corky, "Can you take this book and find this chocolate shop and the two Korean authors? I need an autograph, and I'll meet you at the convention when I come in via Amtrak, his favorite mode of transportation." So Corky found the chocolate shop, and I knew that he would photograph the owners because that's in his nature. And he had them autograph the book. He bought me a box of chocolate. But he did the next best thing, which was he got the authors into the OCA convention, got them a table, and suddenly they were vendors. It is very quirky to bring people together to help people he doesn't even know, because that was the type of person he was. And so when I got there, it was just, wow, I had you autographed. Now they're they're here in person. This is amazing.
You can't top that.
You can't. So that's quirky, and that's why I love him so much.
Anyone else? Karen, sorry we put you on the spot, but we wanted to do this for you too, and everybody loves you, and it's important that we all got together. And at first, Karen, you didn't even want to come out. You were kind of like, "Oh, it's a sad day for me," and and we just wanted you to know that we're here with love and support, and so thank you for saying something. anybody else? Anybody like to say a couple words here?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody else? Maybe you're ready for some music. Okay. I do want to say something about this. Where's Corky Lee sticker? And there's buttons and stickers, and please take as many as you'd like to. If you take a bunch of stickers, put them up, help us do our work, because it's a lot of work trying to go and take a picture, tag us, but it's, I'm always tagging that, I'm always tagging that fire thing in front of your house. Exactly.
I know, I see it.
It looks really good on red. So, you know. But anyway, a quick story about the sticker itself. After Corky had passed away, you know, and you know, I'd always loved the song. It's Tough Being Corky Lee, which, you know, will be performed tonight. And I just, you know, it was the middle of the pandemic. It was really depressing, and so I commissioned my friend Adam Ende, who lived in Taiwan, and you know, moved to America, and we were puppet makers together, and you know, and I hadn't really seen him in a while, so I had this idea to do a Where's Corky Lee sticker, and for about several months I actually was putting them up all over Chinatown and all over the city, outside the city, and it got me out of the house. Right? It was pandemic. I needed reasons to leave the house. So I'll just ride my bike and put up these stickers all over the place. And it was very therapeutic for me. And I also remember times when, you know, I would just be like, where's Corky? You know, where the fuck is Corky? Yeah, so, you know, it's, anyway, so it was made with love, and it's going to continue on, so, you know. Thank you.